All right, story time. So last year OLE was during April, and before we went out to OLE, I noticed that OLE was during Ramadan, and I have or had Muslim soldiers when I was in my prior company. So I went to my unit and I went to my BC and Sergeant Major, and I told them that we needed to make sure that we got these soldiers out for Eid, which is an equivalent of our Christmas, right? So it's a big celebration for them to at the end of Ramadan to end their fasting. I was met with such resistance telling me, the rest of the division isn't doing this and blah, blah, blah. What does it look like? And I looked at the BC and I said this, quote unquote, I don't give a shit what the rest of the division is doing. We have an opportunity to do right by these soldiers and we should get them out of the field. It's a training exercise. If we can shut down for Christmas while we're deployed and celebrate, we can do this for our soldiers during a training event. Weeks leading up to it, people were still fighting me on it. We get out there and I'm upset. One day I left the CP crying because I was really upset that they were just fighting me on this. Everybody was like, no, what does it look like for everybody else? Again, I'm going to do right by my soldiers and I don't care what everybody else is doing, and also they should have the same concerns. So come the morning of, I've literally lost it on everybody from the top down, and I said, well, y'all pack your stuff and you're going to leave. Whether they tell me to or not, you're going to pack your stuff and you're going to leave. And I told my Sergeant Major that either they're leaving and I'll get in trouble, or they're leaving because y'all said they could go, and I'm not going to get in trouble. That day I put them on the thing, and as they were getting ready to roll out with their trip tickets to go celebrate their stuff, they came and told me that they were allowing the soldiers to leave and to go celebrate. What really just upset me was I shouldn't have had to fight that hard. There are guidelines and regulations to that. There's a whole memorandum that tells you, advises them not to do PT and all this stuff. And people just, when you mention the word Muslim or Ramadan, everybody's just like so hands off and doesn't want to do anything. And we do this for Christian holidays. We should do it for every holiday. And I know that that's a lot of holidays. But we should do it for people in their different religions, because what is it hurting us? We are not overseas. If I can stop a convoy in the middle of Iraq to let somebody pray during Ramadan, then I can let somebody leave a training exercise that, believe me, is not working here, and can celebrate with their families. Why would we not do that? It shouldn't have had to take me a month of arguing and going to bat for these soldiers to let them leave. It should have been a no-brainer answer at the very beginning. But that is just another reason why.